Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if this is your first time coming across my channel, hi, my name is Oluwafi Kemi and I create Christian and lifestyle content. So if this is the kind of content you want to see, you definitely want to subscribe and stick around. First off, I feel like a boss, a big girl with this week. I feel like, why have you not done it? Go and do it, Joe. As you can see from the title of this video, today we're going to be talking about to-do list. Whether this is the first time you're hearing about to-do list or you read about it before, and you're just wondering how possible it is for to-do list to be a productivity hack, that's why you should keep watching this video. So basically, to-do list, as the name says, is a list of tasks or tasks. Tasks. It's a list of tasks, our activities or responsibilities that you have to carry out within a stipulated time. So it can be your to-do list for a day, it can be your to-do list for maybe you have a break and you just want to utilize that break. So you have a to-do list for that time. So basically that's what to-do list is about. I'm definitely going to share my experience whenever I'm sharing anything. So the first time I heard about to-do list was about 4 years ago when I was in 100 level. I used to just write it down just because I wanted to maximize my day. Like I didn't want to waste my 24 hours. But at the end of the day, I'll see that I'll write down everything I want to do. But at the end of the day, I've not done anything. I didn't even remember. I didn't even remember that I had a list during the day. And so I just abandoned it altogether because it genuinely did not work for me at the time. And I was like, what's the point of wasting my time when I can try other things? I didn't try other things, but you get the point. Then fast forward to when I was about to get into my final year. That's last year. I just graduated. But yeah, when I wanted to get into my final year, I kept wondering how I was going to utilize my time in my final year because I had a lot of responsibilities. Not a lot, but I had responsibilities. I was first a student, and then I was the academic director of my department, and then I had other committees that I was a part of, and then I was a mentor. I am a mentor to some people, so I had mentees. So I have to make time in 24 hours, not every day for everything, but I had to make time for these responsibilities, making sure that I'm not leaving one out while focusing on the rest of them. And so I kept wondering, like, how am I going to be productive? How am I going to utilize my time very well and not have any regrets after final year? So I wore my research hat. I said, I'm going to make my research. What do people do to make their days productive? How do you make your day productive? Please tell me. And so I watched a lot of videos, I read articles and everything. And one thing that was very consistent in all of the things I read and watched was to-do list. Now, it may not be the traditional writing what you want to do and all of those things, maybe using their scheduling apps like Notion, but every single person said that they always wrote down what they want to achieve for the day. And I'm like, you know what? I think that that's it. Even though some of them did not call it to-do list, it is still to-do list because it's a list of the activities you want to carry out or you want to do, right? So I'm like, for all of them to have said it, and there are a lot of big people, a lot of up there people that I watched. I'm like, for all of you to have said it, that's something to note though. And then I started thinking to myself, I used to do list while I was in 100 level. It didn't work for me. So what is the difference? And so I decided to wear my research cap again. And then I did my research about to-do lists now, not just about productivity in general, but to-do lists as a hack for productivity. And what I found out from this research was the game changer for me. Like my to-do list began to work for me. And if you're wondering what this hack is, you definitely want to stay to the end of this video. So from every video I watched and from everything I read, I noticed that I'd been doing something wrong. That's why it didn't work for me in 100 level. That's why I was trying my best now. I wanted to be productive, but it didn't work for me because I was doing something wrong. And what was I doing wrong? I was not assigning a timeline to each task. So my to-do list at the time would look like wake up in the morning, have your devotion, read your Bible, do this, stand up, go for class. There was no timeline. There was no wake up by 5 a.m. And so even if I woke up by 10 a.m., nothing spoiled. I wouldn't feel like my day is less productive because I woke up by 10 a.m. because there was no time for me to wake up in the first place. You get what I'm saying? So I started to assign time for every task that I was going to put on my to-do list. So there is no task you find on my to-do list and you won't find the time. It would rather not be there than be there without a timeline, okay? So wake up, that's 5 a.m. Pray, 1 hour. read your Bible 1 hour, stand up, go to class 1 hour. Everything, I have a particular time for it, and I know that I need to meet up with the time, because if not, the next task, the next task will not get done if I am not doing this at the time I should do it. And basically, that's how it works. So you definitely want to try it. You can choose to go the traditional way like me, get a book, get a pen, and say this is my to-do list book. This is actually not my to-do list book, this is my journal, but I can't find it right now because I've been using my journal for like the past 3 months for my to-do list. And every day I am going to write what I am going to do the next day. Yeah, it is better you write your to-do list for the next day the day before, so that from the start of the day you have a direction, you know what you're doing. You're not just waking up and saying, okay, let me do this, let me do this. And you already know what you're going to do even before you sleep the previous day. It really helps. Now, making your to-do list this way will do two things for you. First, it will help you set realistic deadlines. I tell people this a lot. When you put the timeline, it helps you see how many activities you can achieve in a day. Because a lot of times we just keep piling activities in just one day. But when you attach timelines to these activities, you know that I have 24 hours in a day. Except I'm going to add more hours from somewhere, there's no way I can achieve this in just one day, right? So it helps you to set realistic deadlines. You know that there is no way I can do this in one day. So you say, okay, I'm going to do this in the space of 2 days, in the space of 3 days. All right. So it helps you not to put too much pressure on yourself and actually see what can be achieved realistically in one day. The second thing that to-do list would do for you, especially if you do it this way, is that it helps you track your growth on a daily basis. Because a lot of times, most of us, we do not track our growth, we do not check how much we've grown until the year has come to an end. That is when you say, oh, 2026 will be the best year yet. That's going to be my. We don't do that until it is time to get into a new year, a new season, calendar wise, right? And at best, we track our growth monthly, which is not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's too small, but to-do list would help you track your growth daily. You know that, oh, this is what I've done today. I was productive today. Oh, I wasn't so productive today. Am I doing the things that matter? Am I doing the things that don't really matter long term? You know exactly what you're doing. You know where you're investing your time. You know where everything is going, basically. And you just know if you are doing what will make you become the person you actually want to be in future, or if you are just playing with yourself. So with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you that you should structure your to-do list this way. Attach a timeline to it. Don't just write out a bunch of activities that you want to carry out. Make sure you attach a timeline so that you can set realistic goals and realistic deadlines for yourself. So I'm sure that this video has helped you and you have learned 1 or 2 or 1 million things from this video. You want to share with your friends. You want your friends to be productive as well, right? Share with your friends. Leave a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.